Steroids, Botox, lip injections, finasteride for male pattern baldness, BBLs, hair transplants, and even in some cases, birth control. Cis people are more likely to engage with gender-affirming care than trans people are. Somebody asked me, if gender isn't biological, then how come trans people need gender-affirming care? The answer was in the video that you commented on, because society has assigned physical characteristics to social categories, and this even affects cis people. Have you guys recognized this pattern yet? They are not arguing on home turf anymore. This is an away game. And they are flailing, searching for some basis in reality to justify their disgust reaction to people just existing as who they are. So we started at, there's only two genders, it's basic biology. Gender isn't sex and it's not biological either, it's actually a social spectrum. And then we moved to, okay, well, there's only two sexes. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but while we're at it, sex is also a spectrum. There are a range of physiological and sexual characteristics, and we have socially constructed the categories male and female, and you're just assigned one based off of what you look like at birth. And then we move to, well, I just don't want it to be a trend. The trans identity is not a trend. They have existed since the beginning of civilization and the conception of gender identity. The fact that you are seeing more trans people out in public has nothing to do with it being popular and everything to do with the fact that society is more accepting towards people being who they are. Then we arrived at, I just don't want it shoved down my throat. You live in a world where the LGBT community is still a minority, where we throw gender reveal parties for actual babies, where you are indoctrinated and told to perform specific roles as a child, and you are inundated 24/7 with straight cis relationships. The only thing being shoved down your throat is heteronormativity. And then we got my favorite one here, right? Okay, that's fine, but you still can't change your sex. My friend, the point is over here, and you're standing way over there. But while we're at it, you actually can. Like I said before, sex is actually a spectrum of characteristics, and it's more than just your chromosomes. We can alter the appearance, sex organs, and more importantly, hormones. So to identify these people as biologically male or female no longer has any basis in reality or function whatsoever because these people are not biologically male or female. But you can't deny that a small percentage are probably faking it, right? I don't know how you can quantify that or why that matters, but to be honest, I really don't care because for every one person that may be faking it, there's a million other people pretending to know science so that they can restrict people's freedom to be who they are. And that's honestly more important to me. If you sat through the long recap, this is worth it because this is where we're at right now. I just seen a comment that said, okay, but there's still only two options for gender affirming care. Dog, we did it! They're no longer arguing from the right-wing side of it anymore. Now they're just trying to moderate how progressive society is. And they're still wrong! Because you can get gender-affirming care if you're non-binary and want an androgynous body. The best part is you don't even need to understand the science, biological or sociological. All you have to do is respect people's rights and freedoms to be who they are. That's it! I thought that we were the country of freedom.